morning, everybody. My name's Darlene and I have Parkinson's. Today is going to be one of those, how did my day go? And we'll just sort of check in periodically and see what we're doing. Now, it's going to be a very quiet day for us here. I've got some paperwork that I need to get done. Bill's already got the laundry pretty much done. It's in the dryer. He's taken it down and put it all in the dryer. And so I'll just put that away when it comes back. We've already done a little bit of a tidy around the house, and the Christmas decorations, of course, are all down. But I'm looking at the temperature. It's at -16, so it's warming up. We had a little bit of snow overnight, so we still have quite a bit of snow. So it's just one of those days that, we really don't want to be going out or doing anything much. So then if that's the case, we just might as well do a few things here. Now, Bill wanted to order in dinner tonight. I haven't said no for sure. I do have planned to have nuggets and baked beans, which he sort of wrinkled his nose at, which I don't quite understand because we both love nuggets and baked beans. But anyway, I have to decide whether I'm doing that, but they don't have to come out of the freezer until the last second, so I can change my mind all day long, which, given me changing my mind, I could change it quite a few times. Anyway, I also wanted to tell a little story, and before I forget, I'm just going to go ahead and tell it. And, just one second here. That's how fast my brain forgets things. I had the story in my mind, and then it just fleeted from me for a second, but I remember it now. When we were raising our kids, we didn't go into a lot of organized sports. And our son, who was never very athletic, he decided when he got into high school that he wanted to do some of these sports things. So we weren't going to stop him, but he hadn't had like years background for it or whatnot. So he came home one day and said that he wanted to play rugby. And I thought, rugby, that might be interesting. I had no idea that it was a hard sport or that it was rough. No idea whatsoever. Anyway, he came home. So I go to the first game. They're having a game and I think, I'm going to go and support him. Like, this is what we're going to do. And we go. So I'm standing with a group of other people around us. Were you there with us? Yes, you were there. So we're all standing watching this game. And of course, they all have had their kids in this sport for a long time. They all know all about it. Bill and I are kind of newbies. They're all down, like, huddling with their noses down in each other's crotch. And somebody said to me, well, what position does your son play? And I said, well, he's like the third butt sniffer in, right? They looked at me. I said, well, I don't know what they're called, but he's the third one in there. So anyway, I hadn't made a great impression to start with. And then they scored. Well, I was so excited when I saw that score. And I went, they got a goal, they got a goal. And the person beside me said, it's a try. And I said, no, he didn't try, he got it. He says, no, they don't call it a goal, they call it a try. Well, I thought, what kind of stupid game calls it a try when you succeed? Well, anyway, Cal said to me afterwards, Mom, it's okay if you don't come to all my games. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of paperwork, and then I'll be back. Hello, everybody, it's me, Darlene. This is not going to be very interesting for you, I'm sure, but I thought one of the things that I do every single day is I'm going to just move this down a little bit. I have to put this new medication, this patch medication on, and so I just thought I'd show you what I do with that. So I have a little piece of tape that I'm just going to cut here. This is getting to be a harder job because my fingers are not working as well. So it's getting to be a harder job, but when it becomes too hard, then I'll have to have somebody else help me with it. But in the meantime, I can still do it. So, let's see. Now, it doesn't stay on just by itself. This is called a New Pro. This is a 1 milligram patch. That's the smallest one that they have. And they say that, oh, you can change it once every 24 hours. So therefore, you want it to stick on your body well enough to be in the shower and stuff. Well, there's times when it doesn't stick on very well at all. So therefore I have to take a little bit of extra precaution and make sure that I get it sticking on really good. So it's got these little clear things on the back of it. Now, Alexa, stop. So now, I'm going to put it right here on my arm. I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds. 30 seconds, you want to keep the warmth on it for 30 seconds in order to make it activate. But if I left it just like that, that would fall off, and I don't want it to fall off. So I've got this little piece of tape like this, which I'm going to put over the top, like that. And then I've got this big patch that's going to keep it all in place, I hope. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But we got to do our best to keep it in place so that I can shower and do all the things that I like to do. And so, let's see. Now, this is a bit trickier to put on. It's super sticky. Okay, so now I want to put that straight across the middle, like that. Okay, so now I'm pretty much assured that that's going to stay on. I just have to take this so we can't see it. We don't want people to go, oh my goodness, look at that crazy girl's got green things all over her arm. So therefore, it's hard when your fingers do not work. All right, so now start to bring this down. And once I got that one off, I just sort of push it down. And then I got to take the one that goes upwards off. Now the other thing is you have to put it, you use them for 14 days and then start the 14 days over again. You use them every day. But for 14 days, you have to find a different spot on your body. You can't use the same spot every day. So I've got mine laid out where I've got 3 spots on the upper arm and 3 spots on my leg, 2 spots on my belly, and I just sort of keep rotating through all those places so that I can get it all done. Anyway, I'm going to go back, and my husband just went to get the laundry, so I'm going to go get the rest of the laundry and take my meds. See you later. I'm back, everybody. I'm just sitting very stationary right now because my meds haven't worked yet. It's supper time, and I, needless to say, was not able to get up and start to make supper. So my husband said, let's just order something in. So I said, well, if we order in a small dish of Chinese food, it won't interrupt with tomorrow night's plan. But if we order in a bigger order, we'll have Chinese leftovers for tomorrow. So I'm not sure which way we're going to go yet, but that's what we're planning on doing tonight. And other than that, it's been a very quiet day. It's kind of nice to have a quiet day every once in a while. I enjoyed my day off yesterday, and I've enjoyed just having a relaxing day today. All right, I will see you all tomorrow.